So the first definition is the matter. Matter is that is anything that has the mass and occupies space is called the matter. Like we are the matter, and the matter may be the solid, liquid, and the gas. So anything, if you find anything that is occupying some space, even the larger or the small, and it has some mass, maybe it is in very minor mass, it may be 0.0001 something, and if it is having a mass and occupy this space, that means this is called the matter. So everything which is in your surroundings, which you are going to visualize, including yourself, it is called the matter. So further is the atom. So there is important. So atom is also the matter, one form of the. So, okay. So an atom is the smallest unit of ordinary matter. That the matter is in a broader concept, and the smallest part of the matter is called the atom. So that form a chemical element, and even every solid gas and the plasma is composed of the neutral or the ionized atom. So we will discuss these states of matter later on. But here, to only to understand how can you differentiate between the matter and the atom. So atom is coming from the matter, and atom is the smallest unit of any of the matter, and the matter are given over here. They may be gas, liquid, and the solid. There is the fourth state of the matter, and that is called the plasma, when this gas is converted into the ionized form. So this is up to your content. You may have a knowledge about there are three states of the matter: gas, liquid, and the solid. So atom, let's suppose if this is the gas, and this is the smallest part of it, and that means this is called the atom. So all the whole one is the matter, even the container is the matter, or the gas inside is also a matter, and the smallest part, even the container or the gas molecules, is called the atom. So this may be from the solid, liquid, and the gas, it doesn't matter. So important, another definition is the element. Actually, this is very important to understand and to differentiate between the atom and the element. And the element is the fundamental substance that cannot be chemically changed or broken down into anything simpler. That means you call it the periodic table of the elements. All these are the elements, and of course these are also a matter because all of them are occupying space and having the mass. All of them are also called the matter. So matter is the broader term. So the next is left, what is the difference between atom and the element. So all these are the elements. So where are the atom? So atom is also a generalized term. That means these are the carbon atoms, these are the iron atoms, these are the cobalt atom or the oxygen atom, and there are 118 different elements are there, and each element you can call it the atom. So atom is the general term as in case of the matter, but element is the specified term. That means there should not be any chemical changed or broken down in the element in the matter, then these matter will be called the element. So let's suppose if it is a carbon, atom is the generals. Maybe if I say the atom, all these are the atom, all these are the element. But when I spoke to this is the carbon atom. So that means this is not going to change into the nitrogen or the boron or to the silicon or with the other of the elements present over here. That means this will, when it is C, it will remain the carbon. So it is the element is called the carbon element. So the only difference, like I have written in this uh, red color, like tiny particles of the visible matter. Let's suppose if I ask it is the marble, that means it is a general terms. You can say it is the atom. So what about the element? And now you can go into detail. So this marble may be the red marble or the green marble. Now you are going to differentiate. These are the elements. In a similar way, we have written some of the elements over here, or you can pick any of the elements from the periodic table. So here the atom is the generalized term having the smallest unit of any ordinary matter, that is called the atom. But here we are going to specify that atom with the proper symbol, and we are going to recognize which type of the atom is this, and this particularly called the element. So whenever it is the C, it will be called the carbon. This is the iron, this is the cobalt, this is the oxygen. In a similar way, let's suppose this is the hydrogen, this is the helium. Now you can easily differentiate according to their chemically composition, and these are called the element. Now they are not going to further change or broken down in anything simpler. You cannot further break down the carbon, and when it is remain in the carbon, that is called the element. So this is actually the three definitions we have discussed today, and this information I will be using to further differentiate the different states of the matter. And because we will be using these terms, specifically the elements term we will be using because this is more important in chemistry. Maybe we are not going to use the term the atoms, but the term element, because this is more specified according to the symbols as mentioned in the periodic table. So I think this is the I would like to end of today's lecture.